Welcome to this second briefing of Hurricane Sandy. My beard is one day older, I'm one day wiser, and we're one day closer to feeling the impacts in the northeast of this potential major storm. Sandy's current position is just east of Florida. It's about 400 miles south-southeast of Charleston, South Carolina. Its maximum winds, it has weakened since yesterday, is now a Category 1 storm with winds of 75 miles per hour, and its direction is generally northward at around 7 miles per hour. Taking a look at the current water vapor, you see Sandy down here, and you see all these browns and oranges. That's all dry air wrapping into the system. Hurricanes like moist air, they don't like dry air, and that's why Sandy's kind of weakened over the past 24 hours. And our other feature to note is this broad upper level trough out west, and it will be the interaction of these two pieces of energy that make the storm so significant. And taking a look at a model, this is at 500 millibars, just to help you kind of visualize these two pieces of energy. This is the trough we're talking about on Sunday out west, the first piece of energy, and then we have Sandy over here. And you'll see over time, come Monday, they kind of phase or they join into one mega nor'easter, if you will, and that's what makes the storm so powerful. It's these two pieces of energy joining as one before it makes landfall in the northeast states. Taking a look at the current track projections, here is the NHC, the National Hurricane Center's track, and it generally brings it northeastward over the coming days, and then makes a hard left turn. That left turn is when those two pieces phase together, those pieces of energy, and it drags the system essentially onshore. That track's a little bit south for our liking. We're kind of favoring something more like the European model track where it hits Little Egg, New Jersey, which is actually where Hurricane Irene hit just about a year ago, or maybe something like the Canadian, the GGM, which is near New York City, or you can also see the GFS model brings it into southern New England. We're thinking that track's a little bit far north, but right now it's looking like New Jersey might be the hot spot. And just zoomed in on the Euro real quick, just so you have an idea of what it's showing. It's kind of maybe near Atlantic City, but pretty bad case scenario for New Jersey for sure. And really that goes for all the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic states. No one's really going to be out of the clear with this storm, the way things are shaping up. So what are the impacts going to be? Kind of split this up, what happens north of Sandy or north of the landfall, and what happens south of the landfall. North, the winds would be worse, the coastal effects would be worse. South of the Sandy, however, the rain would be worse. So going through this real quick, north of the Sandy, coastal winds could be 50 to 70 miles an hour. Certainly some hurricane force gusts mixed in there as well. That probably extends from parts of New Jersey up through Cape Cod. Inland areas looking at 30 to 50 miles an hour. Certainly some higher gusts are possible. Rainfall looking at maybe 3 to 6 inches. Coastal effects, significant flooding. Historical high tides, very possible. This storm could be extremely devastating for the coastal areas, as mentioned, New Jersey through southern New England. And wave heights could be as high as 20 to 30 feet. Looking south of Sandy, the winds won't be as bad, still widespread 30 to 50 miles per hour. The rainfall, a little bit higher, 4 to 8 inches, certainly maybe some localized 10 or 12 inch amounts are possible. So the flooding will be quite bad south and west of Sandy. And looking at the coast, maybe not quite as bad, just some moderate flooding. Wave heights to around 20 feet, certainly not a walk in the park, but not nearly as bad as what will happen on the north side. So thanks for tuning in. We'll probably do another 1 or 2 of these over the coming days. Certainly keep up with us on Facebook or check us out on our blog page at weatherworksinc.com/blog. Thanks for tuning in.